Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 20-minute podcast. This is your show, Tech Tuesday. And in today's episode, we're going to talk about Netflix, Disney, Niantic, and Forza. We are your hosts, Rashad and Fawad. Let's get into the episode.
All right. So first off,
Starting with Netflix, yeah?
Netflix, yeah.
Yes.
So Netflix is now going into gaming, which is interesting.
In the app.
They started. Yeah, they started a gaming services. They started now with 5 games, and they're looking to expand. The games are gonna be included in your subscription. Uh, so there's gonna be no extra fees or in-app purchases or anything. It's gonna be included within the year subscription.
Yeah, but they have an issue right now, and that is they started on Android, but they have a problem incorporating it with iOS devices because there's a policy. There's a policy that's gonna
That Apple
say,
has.
there's a policy for Apple that's gonna make it harder for or even impossible for Netflix to incorporate the games within the app.
Yeah, so I believe the policy is apps can't be like a hub for games, for other games or other apps. Uh, the way it works, the way it will probably work is that so Netflix, you have to download the game separately from the App Store, and from the Netflix app you can just launch the game, but
Yeah,
you can't download it from the Netflix app or anything like that. That's not that'll
yeah,
be
it's against the policies for
the
Apple.
policy. Yeah. So so that's I think the biggest hurdle. It already launched on Android, but it's they say it's still coming soon to iOS. Is on the way.
Yeah, but I think they might like figure out a way, another way, to make it just like as Android, maybe make an agreement with Apple or something. But it's really smart, and I'm waiting for the results that Netflix are going to get from it, because it's really targeting something really different,
Yeah.
because they're doing like movies, and then they're doing something completely different as what they are doing usually.
Yeah,
So it's
they
interesting.
actually yeah, it's really interesting. They actually experimented with this before. I don't know if you know, but they have like Minecraft and they have uh Black Mirror Bandersnatch. It's like a special episode. It's like choose your own adventure game. So you watch the scenes on the TV, and then you have, for example, 2 choices, and then you choose your own adventure, uh like a game basically. But now they're jumping into like actual games, like
Yeah,
properly.
yeah. Maybe they just tried it to see what like what how people will react, and then they could
Mm.
take action.
Yeah,
Maybe that's what they
I
did.
tried both, especially the Black Mirror one. I finished it. It was good. It was actually good.
And, really great to hear that, and we're gonna wait to see what's gonna happen with that. I hope like it becomes successful, and if it does, I expect or I predict that other video streaming services are going to incorporate it, just like Disney Plus, we can say.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if Netflix succeeds in it, definitely Disney Plus is going to do the same
Yeah,
in my predictions.
I saw Netflix Netflix executives have said many times that they think of like Netflix as a like competing with social media now with video games. They're competing with sleep. They want to they want their customers to be on Netflix 24/7. So
That's a problem.
yeah,
A lot of people are going to get addicted to it.
Yeah, exactly. Especially if the games are good. I don't know how good the games are. I haven't tried the new ones, but especially
Yeah,
if the games are good,
but
you're not paying anything extra, so you get free games.
exactly.
Yeah,
We got to put our hands on it once they release it on iOS
yeah,
devices,
for sure.
definitely. And we're going to share our thoughts on our Twitter accounts and other social media accounts,
Yeah.
hopefully.
I
And
read today. I
now on
read
to
today. Sorry to cut you off. But I read today that
no, no.
Netflix loses approximately 135 million dollars each month because subscribers share their accounts. Can you imagine?
Wow, that's a lot of money.
It's
A lot of money.
135 million per month. That's insane.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is huge. But I, I think they have the biggest pie. They have the
Yeah.
biggest slice of the pie, we
Yeah.
could say.
Yeah. Sure. Mhm.
Yeah, they're strong. They're doing well.
Mhm.
And a lot of people like Netflix.
Yeah. You want to move on to
They've
the
got
next
good
story?
shows. Yeah, let's move on to Disney Plus.
Yeah. Speaking of
As of
streaming
now, Disney
services.
Plus. Yeah, speaking of streaming services, this is a topic that is related, sort of related to the same field, and it is Disney Plus is making a $2 subscription for people who are new to the service for the first month, and then they get back to or go to $8 a month, and after that they after that they go back to $8 a month.
Mhm.
And the other people who may benefit from this as well are people who are renewing, I think. Correct me if I'm
if
wrong.
if their
Ford.
uh, if their subscription ended and they want to renew again.
Okay, so if their subscription ended and if they want to like make a new subscription, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's $2 for 1 month,
Yeah.
which
It's
is
gonna be
really
from November 12th to the 14th. So from Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So
uh, how many days? 2 days?
12, 13, 14,
3 days,
3 days.
sort of.
Mhm.
Yeah. Uh, really great deal. If unfortunately here in Saudi Arabia we don't have the service yet,
Yeah, it's
but
launching next summer, I believe.
yeah, they're gonna launch it on next summer, hopefully. Really great deal. If I
Yeah,
didn't have Disney Plus, I would have purchased it definitely.
for sure. They're doing it for the premiere of Shang-Chi and Jungle Cruise. So they're putting it on Disney Plus, and they're doing this as like a special offer.
Yeah, which is good. I thought it was because of Black Friday or something, but turns out for
Yeah.
Shang-Chi.
Hmm.
Shang-Chi.
All right.
Yeah. And now on to the next topic, and it is about a company named Niantic, and it is the company that, if you're not familiar with it, it's the company who made Pokemon Go, which is
Yeah.
the most successful game
Mobile game.
on phones, mobile
Yeah.
game. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
you can continue with
Um.
the topic, Fuad.
Sure. So the makers of Pokemon Go, they want to make uh basically they want to power like future AR glasses. So they're making a platform for developers called Lightship, and they wanna basically build like a real world metaverse apps. Basically, they wanna uh, they already have augmented reality pretty well with Pokemon Go. If you if you have Pokemon Go and you open the camera, you can see the floor and you can see Pokemon in front of you. Uh, but but here they want to expand it. They want to include other developers, and they want to make a platform where people can make their augmented reality, apps and whatever. The CEO mentioned that Lightship will let mobile apps identify whether a user's camera is pointed at the sky or at water, It will map surfaces and depth of environment in real time or place a virtual object behind the physical one, sort of like what they do with the app right now.
So it's gonna combine AR, correct, and like
Mhm.
a game as well.
Uh, Maybe games, maybe educational, maybe to
Applications,
help
yeah,
real
okay.
world stuff. Yeah, I think it's open for whoever wants to do it, you know.
So it's like a technology that they're going to make.
Yeah.
And so
Mhm.
are they going to like you don't need, obviously you don't need a VR headset or anything because it's AR and it just needs your phone, which most phone cameras these days have it. Uh, so so they're trying to like merge or link the needs and like competing with the metaverse in a different way, we can say.
I guess so, yeah. Yeah, CEO says the company is opening the vault of tech that we've been using to build our products to help others build planet scale AR apps. So it is kind of competing uh,
Yeah, sort of
with
indirectly.
with
The metaverse.
the metaverse. Yeah, the
Yeah.
metaverse want to focus on virtual reality. They want to take you into the virtual, but Niantic want to bring the virtual world in real life. They want to do augmented reality.
Yeah, which I, in my opinion, see it as a better alternative as in VR, because VR is a bit unflexible. You've got to put the like sets, the like what do they call VR sets?
Yeah, headsets and VR headset. Yeah.
Yeah, but like with the AR, anybody can access it easily and fast and conveniently. So, in my opinion, what I think is going to happen as well, I predict that Facebook or the metaverse, we can say,
Mhm.
will take the same approach as well. They will enter the AR because
Yeah,
they don't want anybody to take the piece of the pie. But
yeah.
yeah,
Facebook wants to
that's
wants
what
to
I think.
wants to control everything. Yeah,
Yeah, they want to have most of the pie at least.
yeah. Um, they say also that that Lightship will support iOS and Android, which will make it attractive for developers because uh, they say sometimes it's difficult to either using Android or iOS, but here it'll be compatible with both.
Which is great, and it is important because we got a lot of users in both.
Mhm. He says the CEO says it's the world is about 50-50 between Android and iOS. So I guess they wanna make
Yeah, if
service
they don't,
that's available for both. Yeah.
yeah, if they don't target both, they're gonna miss like half of the people who use their mobiles, which is a really big number.
Mhm.
Like, how many people use phones these days?
Everyone.
Uh,
I don't know.
mm,
I think
Let me check.
yeah. Look up how many people have a smartphone.
Mobiles, yeah, smartphones,
Yeah.
because it's important to know. Uh, I think it's gonna be about 4 billion, 3 billion, something like that. Okay. The total is 6.3 billion.
6.3.
So yeah, 6.3, which is 80.69% of the world's population.
We have 7.9 billion.
7.1, correct?
As of 2021, I just looked it up. It says 7.9. Damn, we're almost at 8 billion.
8
I didn't
billion.
realize.
Yeah, that's a lot of
Yeah.
people. Let's
Um,
say it's like an average, approximately like 6 billion people. So if you're just like, let's say if they're just going to target the iOS users, they're missing 3 billion people, or Android, vice versa. Both, they're going to
yeah.
miss 3 billion people, which is a lot of people.
Yeah.
A
So
lot.
yeah. Also, it's good to mention that most of the tools are free. but I think they will charge a little bit. But most of the tools on the software is for free as well.
Is it gonna be like a coding like software or something like that?
I believe so. Yeah, something along
Yeah,
these lines. It's like a developing
yeah, developed
type
software.
software. Yeah,
Yeah, maybe they could take a percentage of like sales or something from the companies.
yeah, I
Uh,
think so. Yeah.
yeah, I mean they're gonna figure it out. We're gonna have to like check what happens with that in more details if shared later on. Uh, and now on to the final topic for today, which is Forza, the
Yeah.
game,
So
Forza Horizon. Great game. I really love it. It's
I
one of the
think it's
games that
gonna be amazing.
yeah, it's a great game. I played the last one, I think it was four.
Four. Yeah.
I loved the game. Yeah, it's so cool, so nice. It it's like driving real cars.
I've
They're
seen
really
pictures of
nice.
the new one. Crazy, bro. It
Yeah, it's
looks amazing. Yeah.
yeah, graphics are insane on the
Mhm.
new Xbox.
Yeah.
And the game is fun. It's a
So
free roam for people who never tried it, which means like you can take the car, move around the city as you want. They have another version which is Forza Motorsports, which is more of a like restricted driving. Um, it's like on tracks instead of like a city, and you can drive anywhere. It's on tracks, specific laps, specific maybe uh, compet compet
like races and stuff.
competition. Yeah, competitions like
Mhm.
people who you compete with. Uh, and yeah, so Forza Horizon, which is the free roam game, is they're planning on making what is it called? Hand language
It's an
or hand
update.
signs?
No, a sign language.
Sign language, yeah. They're gonna it's an update that's gonna come on, which they're gonna include sign languages with the subtitles for people who don't who are deaf,
or
can't
or
hear.
yeah, so are uh auditorily impaired. They yeah, they're adding a lot of accessibility feature. I like that a lot of games
Yeah,
are adding accessibility features for people who have disabilities. Like
disabled. Yeah,
yeah, they're gonna be adding an interpreter during cutscenes, and they also have other settings like they can they have a color blindness mode. They have
oh,
they can play if you're playing offline. You can reduce the speed. So if you want to play maybe a little bit
yeah, for
slower
people who
game,
have
uh,
problems. Yeah,
yeah,
it's really nice
customizable
for
subtitles.
companies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice from companies like when they take care of their customers who are disabled or have a bit of disabilities, because they really have a difficult life already. So it's nice making it easier for them.
Yeah,
And
it says
like
there's
maybe it's not making big of an impact, but it's at least like making a little impact or helping
mm,
him a little.
yeah, it says there's an estimated 400 million gamers with disabilities
Wow,
around the world. So
well, that's a
yeah, it's
big
quite a
number.
large number. Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't expect that, to be honest.
yeah. I remember
And
when the Xbox when they made the controller
yeah,
for people
uh,
with disabilities. That was good. I saw that in the store once. It looks pretty
yeah, I
interesting.
was just gonna talk about it.
Yeah, sorry
Yeah.
to cut you off.
No. You don't have a problem, but it was on my mind, and
Mhm.
it's funny that's how you as well like
We
talked
will,
about it.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a good controller. I think if like people who had I think disabilities with their hands, they used it, correct?
I think so. Yeah. I think a lot of
Okay.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have purchased that. Okay, everybody. Thank you for joining us. It was great having you on today's episode. As you were with us, we talked about Netflix, Disney, Niantic, and Forza. We were your hosts, Rashad,
But
and thank you for listening. Please add us on social media, on all our social media accounts, Twitter and Instagram, as well as podcasts and Spotify. Thank you for listening and see you on next Tuesday. Bye bye.